Hey guys, and welcome to another Amaz Hearthstone card concept. And this time, we're gonna feature some Overwatch characters. They're all really special. They're really characteristic. Each Overwatch character really does something special. And if you play the game, you might get some references. And if you don't, that's fine. You can just treat them as like Hearthstone cards and you can see if you like them or not. And yeah, let's get right on to it, right? So there's gonna be one card for each class and they're all legendaries. I mean, all Overwatch characters are legendaries, obviously. So first, we got the Druid card. And the Druid card is Soldier 76. Fits the choose one playstyle quite a bit. It's a 7 mana 7/6. And you get to choose one when you play this card. You get to choose either the biotic healing field, which is restore 7 health to your hero, or you can smork it and choose Helix missiles and deal 6 damage to the enemy hero. Yeah, that seems pretty good, right? A 7 mana card that deals 7 damage to the face, and sometimes it restores health to your hero. Yeah, and with Fandro, you get both. That's a 13 damage swing. That's pretty good. But overall, this is like, choose one actually makes a lot of sense in Druid, for example. Alright, next card we have, what do we get for Hunter? Well, Widowmaker is a Hunter, right? So that is the Widowmaker. What is she? Well, it's a 3 mana 3/1 with stealth, okay? Immune while attacking, because, I mean, she's obviously a sniper. She's not gonna melee you. And whenever it snipes something and kills something, it gets stealth again. So you can actually like just keep on dealing 3 and dealing 3 and keep on sniping stuff. Just like the Widowmaker in the game. However, with 1 health, hey, maybe, it just dies to some random AoE, like arcane missiles, and then you won't be pretty happy. But otherwise, if you want to clear the board with a Hunter, then Widowmaker is for you. Otherwise, if you want to go smart, then maybe you just want to run Wolf Rider instead. Alright, next up we have the Mage. Jaina is gonna get, of course, I mean, you guys should probably guess which Overwatch character is, most close to Mage. It's Mei is Bay! Oh baby, 5 mana 3/5. At the end of your turn, add a Cone of Cold, Ice Lance, or Blizzard into your hand, which is basically all of Mei's skills. I mean, Mei is pretty much modeled right after the Freeze Mage. And that's perfectly fine. If you don't kill her, she's just gonna be very, very annoying, just like in Overwatch. So, yeah, you either deal with Mei, or just play Mage and become Mei yourself. Alright, next up, we've got Paladin. Paladin is all about shields and everything, and obviously we want a shield character for this class. And we have Zarya. It's a 7 mana 4/5 with Divine Shield. You battle cry, give a friendly minion Divine Shield, so you cast E on them, obviously. And then whenever a minion loses Divine Shield, it gains +1/+1. So it's very similar to the Overwatch game where if people hit your shields, the Zarya gets powered up, right? So, yeah, maybe you play this in a lot of Divine Shield, and it's gonna be pretty good. Alright. Next card is Priest. And of course, Priest has to be a healing character. And Zenyatta is perfect because Zenyatta is like healing and shadow and like both kind of thing as well. A 3 mana 2/2, Battle Cry. Give another friendly minion +3 health, so the Light Orb, and then deal 3 damage to a random enemy minion, so it's the Dark Orb, so you get both. Now, sometimes you only get one effect, but if you get both, it's pretty good, and it kind of offsets the 2/2. And Priest kind of needs something like this. Alright, next we have, for Rogue, it's High Noon. McCree is a 4 mana 3/3. With Battle Cry, spend all your mana. And then however much mana you spend, you basically High Noon for that much. So for example, you cast it on turn 8, right? You High Noon for 4 mana, and then you basically shoot down every minion that's 4 mana or less. It'll be much better if you cast it on turn 10, and it'll be much better if you Shadow Step this, right? So basically, McCree just like, and it's like, if you play against Zoo, this will be perfect, right? It's like absolutely perfect card. Alright. Next, Shaman. Shaman. You know, what are they known for? Well, they're known for charge and wind fury and stuff like that. So let's give them Genji. Genji is a 9 mana 1/4 charge wind fury, right? So it attacks twice. And then after this minion attacks twice, you transform him into what? Into Genji, one of the dragon with charge and wind fury. Oh my god, you know Genji just hops around everywhere, just starts slicing everything. And this is exactly what he does with this card. Very strong if you have a Flame Tongue Totem on the board. You know, but then with Rockbiter, it doesn't really work because it transforms itself. It doesn't maintain the Rockbiter. But otherwise, hey, really good, right? You can say like Emperor, and then you do Flame Tongue, Genji, and then you can just attack with like 5, 5, 6, 6. That's a lot of damage. Alright, next we have the Warlock, Guldan. Guldan is obviously very shadowy, very, you know, sinister, and of course Reaper is very sinister as well. 7 mana 6/3. Battle Cry. You deal 1 damage to all enemy minions 3 times, right? Die with the Death Lotus. That's pretty obvious. Maybe, hopefully with this card, Warlocks won't just play Zoo all day and, you know, play your own version of Flame Strike, pretty much. Alright, and finally, the last class card is Winston. Winston is a very big warrior card. 6 mana 2/8. Enraged plus 4 attack, so it becomes a 6 attack creature. And also, when it's enraged, it actually goes crazy, right? He's going, ah! And at the start of each turn, including your enemy's turn, he attacks a random enemy. So he's just gonna smirk everywhere, and hopefully goes face all the time. And on all your turn, because he attacks, you can't actually attack with him. So when he's enraged, you can't actually control him anymore. So, you know, he gets kind of crazy. Pretty good in decks that can activate this immediately. So for example, you can Winston Enrage, or you can Winston Whirlwind or something like that. Yeah, why not just have a guy that hits everywhere? Alright, and now for the neutral agents, there's 1 for each mana cost. We got the level 1 neutral agent, or, you know, level 1, mana cost 1, you know, same thing. We have Farah, a 1 mana 2/2, that's pretty good already. What's a Battle Cry? Battle Cry, spend all your mana, and then deal that much damage randomly split amongst all enemies. So you can cast it as a 1 mana 2/2, that's pretty good. For 2 mana, you get a 2/2 that deals 1 damage randomly. So a little bit worse than a Flame Juggler. And like the more it goes, the little bit worse it becomes, I guess, right? I mean, you have the Avenging Wrath 6 mana for 8 damage. But this is you know, Avenging Wrath 6 mana 2/2 that deals 5 damage, you know, it's pretty good. The versatility definitely helps out this card quite a bit. And it's a legendary, so what can you do? It has to be pretty good. With 10 mana, I guess this card is pretty good. So the fact that you can play it early game and you can save it late game makes it a very good card. Level 2, we've got our favorite character that gets every single play of the game, right? Bastion, 2 mana 2/2. It can't attack though. It just stays there. But at the start of your turn, it gains +1/+1. So it kind of ramps up if it stays alive. At the end of the turn, you can deal damage equal to its attack to a random enemy. So when you first play it, it shoots 1 damage, right? If they don't kill it, it becomes a 2/3, and then it shoots 2 damage. And then so on, right? So if you can keep this alive, then really good. If you can buff its health up, then also really good. Level 3, we have a Tracer. 3 mana 3/1 charge. So basically a Wolf Rider, right? At the end of your turn, shuffle this into your deck. Well, if it's alive, right? If it's dead, you can't really shuffle it. And then if you do, it basically teleports into your deck. And it permanently gets a reduce in its cost by 1. And it also gets +1 attack. So the next time you cast her, it's going to be a 2 mana 4/1 charge. And then the next time you cast her, it's going to be a 1 mana 5/1 charge. And then 0 mana 6/1 charge, and so on. Look at that. That would be awesome. Just like keeps on teleporting and keeps on like smirking your opponent. Perfect card if you want to smirk. But you cannot trade. If you trade with Tracer, she dies, and then, well, if you die, you can't teleport back. Or you can't rewind. Alright. Level 4, or mana 4, we have Symmetra. It's a 4 mana 1/4. That's pretty bad stats. But you get to summon a 0/1 teleporter. Now the teleporter should be doing something very, very fun, right? And it does do something fun. It's a 1 mana 0/1 teleporter to some field. Whenever you draw a card, if it's a minion, you teleport it into the battlefield instead. So wouldn't it be a good combo if you're a mage? You play Symmetra, and then you play Arcane Intellect, and then you get a Rag and a Ysera. Wow, that is good stuff. So if you can draw a lot of cards, the Symmetra might be for you. If you can't draw a lot of cards, then hey, that's probably not that good. And the teleporter itself is a 0/1 too, so you kind of want to do something about that. Alright, next card we have is the level 5. We've got Hanzo. Hanzo is a very good archer. At the end of your turn, deal 3 damage to a random enemy minion in your opponent's hand. Well, wouldn't that be awesome if you're playing against, Leroy decks, and their Leroy becomes, a 6-1. Can't do anything with a 6-1, right? And by itself, it's really good body too. It's a 5 mana 3/4. So if you want to break some combo decks, then maybe Hanzo is for you. Oh god, wanted agents. Oh, there's 2 agents that are kind of like out of the loop, I guess. They're kind of like rebels. We've got Roadhog, 5 mana 4/6. When this minion has exactly 1 health, set its health to 6. When you play Overwatch, you can never kill Roadhog. When it's very low health, he always jumps back to very, very high health, right? So if you can kind of abuse this power, then, well, he kind of never dies. And with a lot of 5 attack minions in the game right now, a lot of 5/5s, then maybe you can just Roadhog down some people. Oh, god damn it, he's so adorable. Alright, and of course, the other wanted agent you can guess is Junkrat, his friend, his buddy, his pal. 5 mana 5/5. If your opponent has 7 minions, you just rip-tire them and blow them up. Wouldn't that be special against Zoo? Oh man, and of course it's a 5 mana 5/5 already, so you don't really need the battle cry for it to be good, but hey, tech card against Zoo, just blow them all up, right? Alright, good. Next we have the level 6, let's resume the cycle. Lucio, 6 mana 4/5. At the end of your turn, you give all your minions permanently +1 attack or +1 health. It's kind of similar to the game where you can use the healing boost or the speed boost. So you don't know which one, but it's going to help out if you have a deck with a lot of minions, obviously. Maybe like Paladin, for example, and just either speed boost or like, a little bit of a healing boost, for example. Next, our favorite play of the game as well, the turret builder Torbjorn. 7 mana 6/6. Pretty good body, I guess. Battlecry, summon the level 1 turret. If Torbjorn survives and the turret survives, you get to level up your turret, for example, right? He's kind of like building his turret. Level 1 turret is a 0/3 that deals 2 damage, randomly split amongst all enemies at the end of your turn. So when you cast Torbjorn already, you get to deal 2 damage randomly. And if they both survive, well, it becomes level 2. 0/4 deal 4 damage. And then 0/5 deal 6 damage. Man, if this gets to survive and you get a level 3 turret, they're not living. They're just dying. You get to basically, Avenging Wrath them for 6 every turn. That's pretty damn good. So, yep, if you want to be a if this is the new Dr. 7, then maybe you want to play this. If you think the turret is, a little bit too fragile, then maybe you don't want to do that. Alright, going to level 8, we've got Diva. 8 mana 5/10 taunt. Oh man, we finally have a taunt creature at 8 mana. Death Rattle, it explodes. She explodes and deals 2 damage to all characters. And then you get to summon a 1/1 because, she kind of hops off after she dies and everything, after the explosion. What does the pilot do? Well, the pilot is not a useless one. It's a 1 mana 1/1 Diva pilot. If she gets to kill something, she transforms back into the mech. Well, it's pretty hard for 1 mana 1/1 to kill something, right? But just like in Overwatch, if you can actually shoot a lot of guns, and Diva with Diva as a pilot, you get to activate the ulti and you get to hop back onto the mech. So if somehow, some way, you can have this angry chicken kill something and survive, then you get the 510 again, which is like ultra value, right? She does need to survive, obviously. If you're dead, you can't really transform back. So maybe powered shield, you know, maybe you get to kill a homing chicken or a shield bearer, for example. But otherwise, the 1/1 is just a little bonus. Onwards to level 9, we've got Reinhardt, big taunt guy, 9 mana 9/9. In this Hearthstone version, he's actually using a shield the whole time, right? Taunt, can't attack, but opponent's spells and hero powers must target Reinhardt if possible. So he has ultra taunt. If you're against the freeze mage, they need to remove this first. If you're against, you know, like a hunter, they need to kill this first. However, it doesn't really block steady shots. Steady shots still kind of, you know, bypasses this because, you know, it's deal 2 damage to the hero. But otherwise, hey, you know, sometimes you need a counter, and sometimes you need a protector and a big guy to help protect your minions and your face, and Reinhardt would do that. And finally, of course, level 10 is Mercy. No surprise there. 10 mana 1/1. Mercy herself is pretty fragile, but you can summon all friendly minions that died this game and set their attack and health to 1. Wouldn't it be cool if you can summon a board of Emperor Thorson, Ragnaros, Zarya, and everything, and just, you know, bring them back? That would be awesome. And it doesn't even count Death Rattle minions. And yeah, there you go. And of course, with all these cool legendary characters from Overwatch, we need a legendary spell. Oh, that's Mercy again. Overwatch Recall! You can play this in any deck you want. It's a legendary spell. 2 mana, discover an agent. Discover anything you guys just seen before. If you want to play 2 agents, you could. If you want to play all the agents, you could. And yeah, there you go. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed all the Overwatch concepts. If you want to look at them yourself and comment on them, I really appreciate your comments. Yeah, let me know what you think. You should go to Facebook.com/AmazHS. Yeah, it's all right there. And yeah, go ahead and like them. I mean, my favorite that I made is probably Hanzo. So you can like scroll through these and go like, wow, wow, this card has great design. Happy face. Wow, perfect. So you can add it there as well. And if you're just watching this on Twitch, I'm gonna upload this on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, then perfect, I guess. And yeah, for my next concept, I'm gonna be doing some Demon Hunter when it comes out. I mean, when I know more about Demon Hunter, because it's just released on WoW, right? So then we can have all the Death Knight Monk and the Demon Hunter. That's gonna be good. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the card concepts and had a little fun. And I'm gonna see you guys next time.